Hi, I'm going to interview my dad for my social studies project. What was your favorite hunting memory?
My favorite hunting memory is when you and I went turkey hunting in Southern Trails.
Okay. I remember you fell down the hill that time.
Yep.
What was your favorite fishing place you took us when we were little?
We used to go to, or we still do, but North Fork Creek. We'll go wade the creek and fish as we walk down the creek.
What was your favorite food when you were little?
Say pizza.
What sports did you play?
I did football, basketball, and track and baseball. But in high school, I just played football and basketball.
Did you live in the city or the country?
Country. Grew up on a small farm out in the country.
Thank you. That was me interviewing my dad. Now on to my mom. The first question I have for my mom is, how was your childhood different from mine?
Probably the biggest difference has been that you guys are raised on a farm, whereas I was raised in a subdivision with lots of neighbors. Our closest neighbor is, nowhere really close at all. You guys don't have friends at the house at all hours of the day. I remember growing up, there would be kids at our house at 7:30 in the morning. In fact, my parents used to leave a door open in the garage so they could let themselves in the morning. It was awfully nice of them. But you guys have different chores. We did lots of housework and things like that. We helped outside with the yard and whatnot. You guys help, inside the house, but you also have a lot of responsibilities that deal with, livestock and taking care of animals, and things like that. Also, I would say that life is so much faster paced these days. You guys are involved in a lot more things, and I don't know, there's good and bad with that. But, I did dance when I was really young. I was probably 4 or 5 years old when I started dance, maybe even younger, 4 probably. But I wasn't really in any team sports until I was, probably 8. And that was okay because most kids weren't. A lot of kids weren't anyways. And now it seems like if you don't start baseball at 3 or if you don't start gymnastics at 3, you're left way far behind. So I guess life was simpler. We didn't run as much. We stayed home more. We had, we eat dinner a lot together, but we also eat on the run a lot. We ate dinner more as a family, things like that.
Okay, so your second question is, what is your favorite memory of me when I was little?
Probably just, things here around the farm. Watching your brothers kind of nurture you was, always fun. I remember when Hudson thought he wanted to marry you. He wouldn't say that anymore. I also would say that you guys, one of the first times you were here at the house alone for a little while, you guys delivered a set of goat kids and just basically called to tell us about it. That was, a proud parenting moment, one of my favorite memories. But most of it is just things like, you guys camping in the field, and a lot of it revolves around the pandemic, staying home with you guys, and you guys, getting up in the morning and building forts and things like that.
Okay. Your third question is, what was my favorite food when I was little?
You really liked all vegetables and all fruits. You still to this day, if I gave you the option for anything from the store, you'd probably get like a vegetable tray. And so you guys, you and Hudson both would eat about anything. Keegan was my picky eater. But probably your very favorite things were vegetables, peppers, and some fruits.
Yeah. How did the world change since you were little?
On a local, level, our town has changed a lot. When I was a kid, there was just really a couple places to shop. You could go to Super Kmart. We had a Big Lots, but we've had so many neat small businesses move in. Downtown is just beautiful and thriving. But with that also comes a lot of other, just with growth, things we didn't see when I was a kid. Nearly as many homeless people. You see a lot more people struggling with just their day-to-day needs. We also see more drugs and more crime. That's a big thing. And a lot more mental health issues.
What school did you go to?
As a young girl, I went to Unioto. I actually went to Unioto Elementary School. And then I went to middle school at Unioto. And when I was a freshman in high school, I was actually still living in Unioto District, and we were building the house here, and we open enrolled, and I came here. And my first year at St. Trace was a hard one. It was a real hard transition for me, but I loved it after about a whole year. I loved it, and I finished out here. I graduated from St. Trace.
Well, that's all my questions for my mom. Thank you for watching me interview my mom.
Thanks.
Bye. So now on to my grandma. The first question I have for you, what did you like doing in your free time?
When I was a girl, I liked to play dolls. I liked to play doctor and nurse. I liked to play hide and seek. We used to play hide and seek out underneath the street lights at night. Those were things I liked to do.
The second one, did you ever do anything your parents got really mad at you for?
Yeah, I did. I shouldn't tell you why. One time I went to the skating rink and I left there and went somewhere else without telling my mom, and she found out and she got really mad at me. I went to a ball game at another school.
Did you like going to school?
Yeah, I liked being with my friends and I liked to learn.
What was your favorite subject in school?
I liked science. I liked anything science.
What was your favorite teacher's name?
I liked Mrs. Krebs. She was an English teacher, but I really liked her. And I guess she was my favorite.
That's all the questions I have for my grandma.
Oh, wow.
Thanks.
We're done already?
Yeah, bye. Now I'm going to interview my papa. How many kids were in your family?
How many kids? We had 8 of us. There was 4 boys and 4 girls. I was the next to the youngest.
What was it like in your house growing up?
Everybody had a job to do. We usually had a lot of chores, but we had a lot of fun too. We usually had a big garden. Had mow grass.
What did you do on your weekends when you had free time?
Well, sometimes went fishing. In the wintertime and fall, and went hunting sometimes. Camping, went out in the woods, played in the woods, that kind of stuff.
Was there a family tradition you did that we don't?
I don't think so. It's pretty much the same thing. Same as what we do.
What was your favorite memory growing up with all of your siblings?
Favorite memory? Oh, I don't know. Just getting together, playing, and family get-togethers, getting with cousins.
That's what I like.
That's about it.
Well, that was my interview with my papa. Bye.